Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bell. We love seeing new faces in the chat, and we love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
washing machine.
I happen to be his
Speak
wife.
more
Without
about
greasing
machine.
any steak.
Louise could cook. I can make him richer. What does he need you for?
Well, come and watch us some night.
Alley cat.
Money grabber. Rat. Witch. See? You're pushing too far.
He's already losing interest in you.
Indiana choose me.
Look, I am not going to put up with your wedding over. This is just ridiculous.
You should be ashamed. Louise not even in her grave and you carry on like fishwife?
Bread.
Okay, yeah, the winner's mindset is it's like a wicker for men.
Bread.
All what I get from eating these
Bread.
sweets is the bland taste of jelly no flavours.
Bread.
Are you just hiding behind me now?
I need a moment.
Okay.
Would a fish live in milk? The simple answer is no. Please let me go to Bromsgrove. Don't
Bread.
shoot me, please. So I'd suck on a gun and give you a 12-gun salute right
Bread.
down my throat. Hello and welcome. Thank you for attending this evening's live broadcast of Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, released in 2005 by Quantic Dream Studio. I am Sean Maul. You are looking at the Sean Maul live broadcast. How is everyone doing? Let's I don't think we need this face diagram anymore. Welcome to Mother Shipton's Cave. I hope you are well. I am doing tremendously. Thank you for asking. We have a welcome back. Can we please say hello to Graham? And we have a while. Feel free to make a cup of tea.
Sean Morley at Birmingham New Street. Wet Midlands, Wet Midlands. Close to more, close to midnight. The station that England deserves. Forbidden love, forbidden thoughts. To the man truly love a bed. Haunting whispers, screeching groans. Their eyes meet.
I found it.
Is this love or just another illusion of Birmingham New Street? Sean Moore encounters the welcome bed, his heart trembling in a train station haunted by ghosts and longing eyes.
I found it on eBooks as well.
I love seeing faces in the chat and watching this community grow from strength to strength. Thank you so much for cheering the welcome bed, the welcome bed, gonna take you there. Thank you so much for cheering the welcome bed, the welcome bed. Do not stare, BNS. Wet Midlands. But how could a man truly love a bear? It's logistically wrecked.
And, one second, we have a welcome back.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome there. I love seeing new users in chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. Toot toot.
I just want to let people know about the big Birmingham New Street one. I found that on eBorm's World. Okay, people are always saying, "Where's that come from? Who made that?" I found it on eBorm's World. Okay, so just search in Wet Midlands eBorm's World. It's just on there. I just stole it. Okay. Hello, Albrock. Do you know eBorm's World, Albrock? Do you know eBorm, Albrock?
Bread.
You look like a guy
Bread.
who's been on Eborm's World. You know about Eborm's World? Albert? Albert, do you know about Eborm's World? Albert, do you know about Eborm's World? You look like a guy who knows his way around Eborm's World, if you know what I mean. You look like a guy who knows his way around Eborm's World. Okay, so I hope everyone's in. I hope everyone's feeling good. I'm tremendous. Had a nice miso soup.
Bread.
And I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend your Friday.
Bread.
Friday evening is the most powerful evening of the week. And for you
Bread.
to spend it in my grasp
Bread.
is an
Bread.
honor and a nerve-wracking experience for me. So I
Bread.
want to thank you all individually. Thank you to the Illuminated Lollipop Apex 010. I owe a crisp £5 note to Disconnected Dan, Duddeston, Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington. I recommend you go to twitch.tv/Dominic Cummings, the one-way street, Triangle of Sadness, the Communist Thermometer, Lemon Zachara, the Passive Mayo Bottle, ADLT, the Sweaty Thermometer, Big Pop Peter. Oh, fucking hell, it's Harry Hardy. He means well, it's Oracle of Truth. The Fool's Garden, Summer B76. The Nightmare Abstraction, The Mayor Returns. I wish you luck on your quest, 84_Natalie. The Tasty Test Your Strengths Machine, Andrew Banter III. The Squishy Coconut Crab, Maggie FBK. The Brazen Noun Clown, Nick Nil. The Crumpled Bagpipes, Spiffing. I love how you doing? Bird.exe. The Yoke Willow, Darley Sam. The Riseable Play-Doh, Eagle Chow. The Littlest Josie, it's Josie Russell. 22 times Dickhead, Bread Santa. The Dwarven Extracted Sludge, Cardboard Children. The Scarred Chainsaw, Janik 179. The Warped Car
Bread.
Park, Pepsi Scrolls. The Horse Doom Scrolling, Red Quixote. Kamal Bro. The Pubic Whisperer, the B&M Bandit. The Grotesque Moonshot, a Hot Reef. That's everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're all feeling good. One of them caught me out, lost a little bit of my enthusiasm, but we're back. We're here. I feel good. I feel strong. Don't remember why I switched to that. No, you must have been looking at Harry's egg. Well, actually, less said about the egg and eggs in general, the better. Let's move on. Let's move on as hastily as humanity will let me. Was anyone here for the first Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy? I shouldn't have said anything, okay? We're here to play Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, and we're here to talk about Eborm's World. We're here to shoot the shit, slice the piss, and have gentle discourse. Let me set up the audio. You've got a long, long mountain ahead of you, Oracle. No, no one's being goaded into anything. I'm just making conv. Was anyone here for the first Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy Remastered stream? Do you remember the big flea? That was interesting. Okay. The senior leadership team has made a pretty clear request of everyone. There, if you want to accrue, what is it, 43 more points and sort it? No, Harry, I don't want to do that. Okay, is that going to come through? Game capture? You going to play along? You going to play nice? You can't climb Everest without taking a single step. You've never heard about jumping into a helicopter? Why is that not coming through? You don't want to play. Let's put you... Let's try a box instead. Happy. A box is a happier thing to do. Okay, great. So... Is that good? It looks like it's the wrong size. Let's do transform, fit to screen. Great. And can you hear? Is that okay? Might be a bit loud. A little bit down. I may have went back and watched that clip. The alcohol death was unfortunate. I've always felt quite clairvoyant. In fact, Bird, ask me a question about the future. And then we can just wait and see if I am clairvoyant. Do people need, in any sense, a rundown of what happened in the first section of the game? A crow took over the body of a man who was either shitting or killing himself, and then the crow, or maybe it didn't actually. Maybe the crow was nothing to do with it. I've already started this on the wrong foot. With a crow looking on, maybe involved.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in chat and the community growing strength to strength. And so does Pablo.
What are the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow's lotto? You get how many numbers are in a lotto? Oh, is Clairvoyant talking to Ghosts? Okay, never mind. I've set things wrong. 30? I'm going to guess 30 numbers. No, you're giving me the range. I'm guessing how many numbers are people allowed to guess? 6. Okay, 3. You got a pen and paper? My first one's 3. Have you written it down? My first one's 3. Next one, also 3. Let me know when you've written it down. Yeah, you got it? Yeah. 4. Let me know when you've written it down. Just put yep when you've written it in. Yeah, 4. Just let me know. Just put yep in when you've got it. Oh, best viewers on Fukui Nuk. Oh, it's gone. 3. I'm just recapping. Sorry, don't write. I'm just recapping what we've got. 3, 3, and 4. That's what we've got. Yeah. 4. Let me know when you've got that down. Yeah, 4. Don't write that. It's 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, let me know when you've got it. Let me know when you've written it down. Put yep in the chat. Just put yep when you. Okay, thanks. 3. Just let me know when you've got it. Just put yep when you've got it. 3, 3, 4, 3. Three, and that's just me. Sorry, I'm just recapping. 3, 3, 4, 4, 3. That's what, if you're writing it down, that's what you should have written down. 3, 3, 4, 3. Then 4. So 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. Have you got that? 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. Yeah, but some people have written 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. It's Lotto, D-Dan. We're 5 in. 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do the 6th one now. I don't need to. Because I'm getting them from the future, aren't I? I'm getting them from a ghost, actually. Okay, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. And for the bonus ball, 10. Have you got that? Just let me know when you've got it. Just say yep. Just say yep when you got it. 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. And the bonus ball is 10. And when you've got that, just say yep. 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. And the bonus ball is 10. And when you got that, you could just say yep. Yeah, it's 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, and the bonus ball is 10. If you got that, you could just say yep. You've got it, yep. If you need more time, that's fine, but when you have got it, you can just say yep. It's 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, and the bonus ball is 10, and if you got that, you could just say yep. Okay. Great, and I got all that from a ghost, but the ghost is just saying they can't. The ghost is just telling me now they don't know the future and they're just guessing. But they said use that at your own risk. Please repeat 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. And the bonus ball is 10. If you've got that, you can just say yep. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. And the bonus ball is 10. If you got that, you can just say yep. Yep, you got it. Great. Don't use it. Don't use it. It's wrong. Check. It's saying check digit is invalid. What do you mean? They haven't got 4? Which one don't they have? Do they not have 4 or they don't have 3? You put it in wrong. It's 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. The bonus ball is 10. If you got that, you can just say yep. Anyway, and that's the recap of Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. So if you're at a loss, well, you can make up for it by getting real rich on the lotto. I guess we'll play Carla by accident. There might be something up there we need to see. Okay. Bread. Bread in the chat if you like bread. Oh, he's got his pills. Bread. And that's not better.
We're gonna
Bread.
get started.
Bread.
If you prefer, you can wait outside.
Bread.
I'd rather
Bread.
stay here if you don't mind. I've studied some medicine. I've seen dead bodies.
Oh. As you wish.
Bread. Bread. Bread.
No apparent hematoma on the body.
No, it doesn't, Harry, but if you want to donate for a special bread, easily done.
2 broken fingernails.
Oh God, what the
on
fuck?
The right hand.
Oh, I fucked it. I wasn't
Large
expecting.
hematoma on the back of the cranium.
I've got a okay.
Fracture of the occipital bone.
Sorry, I've got to pay attention now. This is a.
Cracked his head when he fell.
I've got to.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
Enough? Oh fuck. No.
Sean Morley at Birmingham New Street. Wet Midlands.
Bread.
Wet Midlands. Close to morning.
Get ready.
Close to midnight.
Bread.
A station that
I got it right.
Forbidden love.
Bread. Bread. Bread.
Haunting whispers, screeching groans. Their eyes meet.
Bread.
Is this love or just another illusion of Birmingham New Street? Sean Moore encounters the welcome. His heart trembling. Train station haunted by ghosts and longing eyes.
I'm on a timer here, so I can't.
I love seeing faces in the chat.
Bread.
Watching this community grow.
It's got that taste that you just won't forget.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome there. The welcome there. Gonna take you there. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome there. The welcome there. Last there. BNS.
Bread. Bread.
Wet Midlands.
Exactly the same.
How could a man truly love a man?
Bread.
Logistically wrecked.
Bread.
It really struck me at the time. I wondered how such a thing were possible. It was the
Bread.
What was that name again? Carsten or
Hello, mate.
Preston, something
Bread.
like that.
Kirsten.
Yes, that's it. Kirsten.
Crinston?
You know about that case?
Not yet. But I'm sure as hell gonna find out.
What did you miss? What do you mean, what did you miss? Do you know what? Not a lot. It was a mini game about the autopsy.
Come in.
Hello, Bread.
Detective.
Hello, Mrs. Morrison. Thanks for taking the trouble to come down. Please, take a seat.
Thank you
Now,
so much
we're going to
for
try and
triggering the
assemble
welcome
a
bear.
composite photo
love to
of
see
the
new
suspect
faces
you
in
saw.
chat. And I
We
love
have a
to see
computer
community
program
grow
to
from
help us.
strength to
You'll see
strength.
it's really simple. It's kind of like a video game. Have you ever played a video game, Mrs. Morrison?
Have you ever played a video game, Miss Morrison?
It doesn't matter. You're going to do fine. The most important thing is to try to remember exactly what happened. The program
Will this be like
consists
a
of
video
several
game?
types of facial features.
Mochi.
You scroll through them until it looks like the man you saw. You understand?
Yes.
Mochi.
Well, I think I do.
Okay.
No spiffing. Bread. Oh, I really am I'm doing a character creator on the person I was playing in the first section of the game when a crow made us murder a stranger. Random. How do I?
Mochi.
How did the police sketch artist let you randomize features? It's probably best to start from a random base, right? Bread. Oh, there aren't many types of bottom of heads. Oh, I like that one of them was their mouth aggressive. Was the assailant in general holding a disdainful, what's this called? A scowl? Yeah, I feel like you'd remember his sort of French ringmaster's twirling mustache. I think there's something ludicrous about saying that the assailant had a twirly mustache and a constant scowl. Buzz cut and twirly mustache isn't something I've ever seen in the wild.
Now, is this the face of the person you saw?
Yeah.
Yes. At least, that's how I remember him.
Thank you very much for your help. We're going to get this picture out to all the airports, trains, and bus stations, and to all of our patrolmen. If this guy is still in New York, we're going to find him. And go buy yourself a video game.
Go buy yourself a video game while you're at it. I'm a cop, and with your freedom, you can have a video game. I'm going to select question mark.
I felt empty. After what happened at the office, I began to wonder if I wasn't going nuts. I'm so totally exhausted that I can't fall asleep. I'm afraid of the dreams I might have. I wander around the room a little. I guess I'll go to sleep when I can't keep my eyes open any longer.
Something really strange is happening on your display that I would find very hard to describe. But essentially it's like some of the right bit is on the left. Or it's like it's sort of wrapped around itself somehow. And I don't know how or why it's done that. Hello, Captain Preston Frost. Do you see how this, for you guys, is it's like it's got 4 camera shots. Well, for me, it's 3 camera shots. And his face is in the middle. And then there are 2 on the left and right. Is it possible to make the on-screen chat a touch smaller? Do you know? This has been a long time coming. And tell me if you think I'm overstepping my bounds as a streamer. But I think this box is often quite big. And I was thinking about just bringing it in, bringing it up. Just permanently shrinking it by about 2 or 3 sentences. What do we think? Because often it bleeds into whatever we're looking at.
Poll open.
And we could try. I might do an overcorrection, and if we think that's too small, my lord. I want to see a little bit more of our words. Well, then we could talk about that. But what about if we were to really? Oh, not a great time to experiment because it's obviously been moved now. But when the poll ends, are you scum? That could be the next poll. I really would like to find out if you all self-identify as scum. I think actually it could be quite a tight poll. Okay, so while you're all thinking about whether or not you're scum, or asking whether or not it's possible to do the thing I've just done, okay, so there it is. So why is it? Oh, it's normal now. It suddenly looks normal. Oh, I know why. Maybe there was a bit of the game capture in the way.
Bread.
Yeah, but it's normal now. Yeah. Game capture wasn't working, so I used a window capture. And then after a delay, game capture must have started working. Albrot's always right, but I never read what he writes. I don't know why not. Yeah. I always find out that whatever the conclusion I've come to, Albrot said it and now he's angry for not reading it.
Bread.
That's not what I'm saying,
Bread.
Jojo Paisha. I'm saying it's a mystery why I don't read it. But I've never intentionally tried to get under your skin, Albrot. I always look upon your anger and frustration with confusion or at very least bemusement.
Bread.
The winner is this.
You're saying it's better down in the left? Really? Well, at the moment it's going to come back but be smaller. I was just thinking that, but do you want it to be even smaller than that? Or do you really want to be down in the left?
Bread.
What do you want? Yeah, it's a big decision. Maybe more narrow. I guess. Your usernames are quite big. Down in the left is okay. Yeah, but sometimes guests are over there. Top right, I've designed all my streams so that nothing ever goes in the top right, so that the chat can live there. Because there'll always be a chat box. Center and bigger? I think this is fine. Maybe a couple less lines? Okay. Do you know what? I've always thought that sometimes the chat just gets in the way of things. But I thought it was such a chatty stream. It's good to see it, but how about that then? That's quite small. I don't think it should go any smaller than that. This seems better. Do you know what? It seems more minimalist. It seems nicer. No, not one line only. It'd be funny for a bit. And then I've fast forwarded in my head to after when it's been funny for a bit. So I'm already done. Do you think he's sweeter? All right, up we go. Ah, beautiful. Time to relax with my guitar and amp. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we're gaming. What should we play? Oh, what should we play? Should we play cool, blues, or bossa? Implicitly, blues and bossa are not cool. Yeah. Bossa rules. Has everyone got round to that point in their life where they've understood that bossa rules? Hell, oh god, okay, it's a minigame. It's a Yakuza minigame. Fuck off, fuck off. Well, I did it that time, didn't I? Oh, I did it wrong there. Hang on, let me try bossa again.
Man, this is not a good
No,
time.
it's a great time. I'm flourishing. Fuck. The timings of the timings of the input it just ends abruptly. It just so firstly the timings of my inputs are not related to the rhythm of the song. They're just completely separate things, and then it just ends. Is Sean seeing and pressing immediately? Well, just with the normal human delay, I guess. But no, it's in no sense a rhythm game, even though you would just intuitively assume it would be. Okay, I don't want to play too many of these rhythm games because they're a little bit fiddly and annoying, and I feel like I embarrass myself. I want to give one honourable mention to how warped the strings are. I think you wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't like a guitar neck, but when you see where it meets his hand, there's like a really strange, like liquefy warp on the where the first line of pickups are. All right, let's find out what they think cool is. Should we make a guess, by the way? I think cool is just going to be a heavy metal rock riff. It's going to be more metal. Now, it won't be rock and roll. It'll be heavy metal. It'll be like nu metal or something. No, it won't. It'll be fast. It'll be maybe a little bit... it'll be like... oh, what are they called? Who's the band that did Pretty Fly for a White Guy? Who's that band? What's the name of the band who did that song? Offspring. It's going to sound like Offspring. That's my guess. It's going to be an Offspring guitar-led. No, because it needs to have solos in it. Oh, by the way, do you want to play Indie Bingo? What did we call the Indigo Bingo thing? Was it Bindigo? Indigo? What was it? Indie Bingo? Wait, what was it? Random Indigo? Did I just say Indigo because I have no imagination? It was Bindigo. Okay, if people want to do play Bindigo Bingo, feel free to fill up the randomizer now, and we'll play Bindigo Bingo. Keep in mind as well, given the ongoing egg civil war, more points are at a premium because they can be used as a salvo in the ongoing war. What on earth? Bread. I'm just going to share my screen because a pop-up has occurred from Quantic Dream Tools. It says call stack and then a number of hex memory allocation codes. And then it says abort if you want to quit this application, retry if you want to debug, and ignore if you want to continue. And this occurred because I sat on the Bossa Nova screen for too long. Just ignore. No, we can't. It's crashed. Okay. I'll just restart it. We can't, just so you know, we can't play Bossa and then hang out with the guitar because it will crash. Okay, back in. All right, we're playing Indigo Bingo. No, you're still adding. I'll let you add. In the meantime, should we find out what cool is?
I gotta
Hell
turn
yeah.
the amp on first.
Oh, I gotta turn the amp on first. What's the point making them do, like? At what point did they decide to make those discrete actions? where one's reliant on the other. Oh. Okay. Time to play a little bit of my favorite genre of music. Cool. Fucking hell. I did not expect. I didn't expect Here Comes the Fucking Sun. This is not cool. David Cage telling on himself here. Why is it a rhythm game against just like slow rock acoustic folk, but played on a Stratocaster electric guitar? Hell yeah, cool. I just never had David Cage as someone who'd hear this and be like, that's cool. That's my jam. I don't know why. I thought he'd listen to Korn. I don't know why I decided. Maybe because he's bald. And again, I can't elaborate on why that connection exists in my head. Fuck! And then end on a chord, just finish, do a chord. Oh, okay, it did sort of end. Hey, and I'm just stressed now. That's exactly what I thought cool was going to be. I was wildly off. I honestly thought I was absolutely onto a winner with The Offspring. Oh, it's just everything's the same minigame. I like that your house has minigames, but they're all... Oh, and now it's playing cool music. This is exactly what I thought he'd play on the guitar. That's not fair. It's in there. I was nearby. Not The Offspring, but still, it's very 2005 metal rock. I didn't realize our guy was supposed to be like a fighter. I thought he's like an office dweeb. But and then turning his back on it, like walking away from an explosion. Oh.
Something is changing inside me. I'm stronger and quicker. My God, what's happening to me?
Something's changing inside me. I've just kicked my punching bag into my kitchen counter. Yes, I think it's a good time to bingo. Okay. Bingo, Indigo. Oh, we need to do bing end because I didn't clear off the X's. X's should be cleared now. Bingo, Indigo. Okay, character drinks from a liquor bottle. Uncool person's idea of being cool. Oh, we've got that. Yeah, okay, time to tick that off. Weird minigame. I'd say we can do that. Game crashes. Yep. Bizarre dialogue. Already got that. Yabos. I think that means breasts. Odin. What? The Norse god of death. Ignore. What does that mean? Pizzabot uses set dressing. KK Albrock reaching for the moon again. Ham-handed 9/11 reference. Child soldier. I've spent the rest of the stream just doing the yo-yo. Okay, well, I've moved on from the yo-yo. Female protagonist gets sexualized. It's, yeah, plausible. Clump flakes. I'd love a rundown of what clump flakes are so I could better adjudicate on that one. We find out what cool is. Yeah, that has happened. Sean does an American accent badly. No, not anymore. Not after Thursday's stream. Child endangerment, product placement, sexy dinosaur magazine, noble homeless man. unreliable narrator, get arrested in underwear, play a character, cannibalism, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Sean gets angry that it's a rhythm game. It wasn't a rhythm game. I was angry for exactly the wrong reason. There was no relationship between the required inputs and rhythm. Yes, Albright is very right. It doesn't quite make any sense. I assumed our stress would go, we'd become more stressed because we've just involuntarily smashed something in our house because we can't really control our body in the way that we used to. That would unnerve me. But for this guy, he calms down. Uncool person's idea. If you copy that out, you could remove it from more quote with exclamation mark remove. Okay, uncool person's idea of being cool. Congratulations to Bird XC. Weird mini game. I will happily say a non-rhythm game over slow rock. Game crashes. Yeah, we've had that. Bizarre dialogue. Okay, so all we need there is character drinks from a liquor bottle, and we've got our top line. That's exciting. Who wrote ignore? Why does it say ignore there? Should I just ignore it? We find out what cool is. Yeah, we found out what cool is. Just soft acoustic rock. Sean gets angry at the rhythm game. Well, I haven't, so I got angry for the other reason. Okay, I think we're good. Unreliable narrator. Perhaps if I'm considered a narrator. Maybe that's a free space. I watched a video yesterday on how horizontal bingos are more likely than vertical bingos. What? Why would that be true? Could you summarize? You hit ignore before and the game crashed. Right. So should we should count ignore because I did ignore something? Okay, let's see how my fridge is doing. 1 milk. A zoom in on the milk. Milk, please. Milk brand milk. I'm less stressed because I sipped from my milk. Okay, from the far end, what do we have? Oh, I think it's a real... I think they really missed a trick. Look, they've got a cupboard down there, but then all this could have been storage space. I mean, I suppose you're not stuck for space, right? The place is huge. But this is... That's mad not using all that for storage. And there's no cupboards on the other end, is there? The kitchen top made of floor tiles. Yes, they are, yeah. They also look a bit like bathroom floor tiles. Yes, they look exactly like floor tiles. They do not look like kitchen tops. The chance of having 5 random numbers all within one category that have 15 numbers in them, vertical bingo, is less likely than having 5 random ones with the whole range that makes a horizontal bingo. Oh, I see, because it's certain number categories that make up rows versus columns. I didn't realize. I thought anything could go anywhere. Hence my confusion. Oh, there we go. Right by the duck soup. Still don't know what they're for, but I'm excited to get them. Just more duck soup. Do we think there's a one in the middle? Do you think I can independently open this middle one? Oh, hang on. What's this? Okay, that's the one on the right. But what about the middle one? Oh, that's a different one again. More duck soup though. But if these are numbered 1 through 5, I'm looking to open 3. No, not possible. Maybe I never opened 3. Or even 2. What about this one then? Can I open you? No, I'm opening 4. I've never even heard of duck soup. What is duck soup? No, don't answer that. I can guess what duck soup is. Don't answer that. I feel daft.
You have no new messages.
Can I run? Oh, I can. Yeah. Okay. Great. We watch TV.
A man dove directly into the frozen water at Central Park today to save a child who had tumbled in by accident. The young boy was successfully resuscitated and will completely recover. His courageous rescuer disappeared before the ambulance had even arrived, apparently a case of a reluctant hero. The investigation continues into the recent murder which took place at Doc's Diner. Police have today provided a composite photo of the suspect based on information given by a witness to the crime. If you see this man, please call the special number
Show the man.
which appears on your screen now.
Show the man.
And finally, a report on the weather with a new snow front moving down from Canada.
I can't. It was a cutscene. I had a chance to look at the telly, did I? How do you know that? I thought I was in a cutscene. Oh, I didn't know. I'm really daft. It would have been very funny as well. I'm a bit less tense listening to Theory of a Dead Man say goodbye. Just the kind of music to calm you down when you're very tense about death. That's enough. Okay, let's go to bed, I guess. Oh, I can read a book? Oh, yes, I can read Thus Spake Zarathustra.
Zarathustra by Nietzsche. I've read it so many times, I know half of it by heart.
Just gonna have my... What are my pills for? Post-grunge is the worst genre. It's not great. What was wrong with just grunge?
My parents, Marcus and me, before the accident.
Is it bedtime? Am I going to bed? Yeah, nighttime. I'm neutral, everyone. One step closer to being normal. I think it's fair enough in 2005 that all characters just sleep with their clothes on. Let's not create more problems for ourselves. But look at this. This must have come in with the remaster. Look at the drapes. Look at my stiff body just swiping at the drapes. This was worth a re-release. Is that true, Martine? Did you learn that in the same thing as the bingo numbers? I would never ring so many times. I would give up after 2 normally. This is a remaster, yeah.
I'm here to pick up my stuff.
Of course. Come in.
Oh, are we? Is that my ex? Oh, did I break up with her because I'm a murderer now? So it's a compassionate breakup.
Have a seat.
I think in the last one I broke up with her because, you know, it's not worth knowing me right now. Need some distance. News?
So, how's life?
I'm pretty swamped with work at the hospital right now, and I'm not completely moved in yet, but...
Because I need to have an emotional conversation,
I'll go
Albro.
get your stuff.
It's just
You got a
2
heart like a
boxes.
stone?
I'm not sure exactly where they'd be now, but they shouldn't be too hard to find. They've got my initials on them.
Oh, I'm doing it, am I? Alright. I guess your initials are... Oh. I guess your initials are... Oh, there we go. Your initials are T and H. Terence Hawthorne. Tina House. Tressica horses. Yeah, Thierry Henry. Could be. Yes, it would be nice if I could bring us some milk. Oh, since when did I have this massive this treasure chest? When am I going to get 50 rupees out of here?
Friends,
oh, the horse is
come
here.
Quick. The horse has arrived.
Looks like the horse is
Hello,
here.
the horse.
Oh, the horse is here.
Hark, the horse.
And now it's time for the horse.
Hello, Sean. It's me, the horse.
Is this you? Oh, there we go. Do people say haunts now? Haunts sounds like it's small bean talk. But I'm not going to say it myself until I'm sure. Now remember the spot you looked at the wall because you got it spot on. I just have to remember to look.
They are.
Yeah,
I think that's
there.
everything.
Thanks, Harry.
Is everything okay, Lucas? You look stressed.
Oh, I'm sincere.
I
should have been aggressive.
Big problems right now. I can't really talk about it, but it's fairly serious stuff.
If there's anything that I can do for you, Lucas.
Man, I wish there was, but no. Thanks for offering, though.
Kiss. Is a breakup kiss a thing? That sounds mad. You should do a breakup handshake. This is too romantic. Aren't you breaking up?
I'm
Hello,
still
the gong
not ready,
way.
Lucas. I need some more time to be alone.
That was
I'm
a
sorry,
mad
I
choice.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, mental health down.
I'm
Mental
gonna
health
go.
plummet.
Thanks for everything.
Bread. Yeah? A sex scene with her? Was it passionate? Did you enjoy it? Bread. Or was it just awkward?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to. Maybe it was better this way.
Didn't want
After
to
all,
what?
I had
Kiss
no
her?
idea what was going to happen to me in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, give this another
Why
kick
offer
in.
At this point, to a girl like Tiffany.
Tiffany
By
horses.
letting her go, I was protecting her. I went to bed. There was nothing else for me to do but try to sleep and find out what tomorrow was going to bring.
No way. You've just tried to kiss someone and gotten shoved off in your own apartment. Time to play some
gotta
sweet
turn the
cool.
amp on first.
Oh yeah. What's this guy's name? Nick? Ranch? His name Ranch? Yeah, my name's Indigo. Fahrenheit Indigo. Do you want to hear what I think the lotto numbers will be? I wish I could just listen to Cool without having to do this bit on top. I feel like I'm trying to navigate the menus of a self-service checkout. If self-service checkouts were made by Dreamcast. God, I miss the Dreamcast. When's it coming back, eh? Imagine this on the Dreamcast. Wouldn't have crashed, I'll tell you that. Might have crashed. This music just makes me... Oh, good. I'm glad it's ended. It was making me think about everything in life. We haven't heard blues. Yeah, go on then. We need to exhaustively listen to the 3 genres. Blue surely is going to be just the most... does what it says on the tin of it all. Breakup blues make sense though. Oh. This isn't... this is not interesting. But I'm not going to intentionally fail. Okay, that sounds like the ending. And now we're out. And now we're out. Yeah, and then end. Tiffany horses. Oh god. I didn't think it would have chapters. Okay, that's the end. Well, Oracle asked for that, so keep that in mind. This guy is so normal. He's like the opposite of Patrick Bateman. Like a psycho killer, but also extremely uncool. He lives like a freak. I don't know, he's like the Wario to Patrick Bateman. Watrick Waitman. Well, this guy will just play soft rock versions of Huey Lewis in the News before failing to kiss his girlfriend. Good to sleep. Patrick Bateman? No, that guy sounds alright. Watrick Waitman gives off the right energy. Oh, here it comes. POVs of all the crows wandering around the house. I had a dream that my telly computer turned on. I had a dream that my background image on my computer was a Messerschmitt, and I woke up and it was. You think I'm going to see a ghost? Or do you think this is important? Oh, okay. I can't check on the ghost before I've turned my computer off. Oh, crow's here. I'm just going to keep tapping look at crow. I think each time we see a zoom in, it's a POV of us kissing the crow. Each of these is a kiss. Yeah, I don't... It's so strange. Why did they choose... like... they use Celsius in France, right? So it's not like the development team aren't aware of how cold that is. Where do you think I'm being lured to? What does this say? What wife bet. Done with wife. Bounty of wife bet. Donuts wife. Donut life. Wife life. What? Donuts wife. Life. Donuts wife. Okay. Fine, I can handle that. Donut wife, life wife. You know what I always say? Happy donut life, happy wife life with donut. Happy wife, happy life wife with donut. Oh! Hello. I dreamt I met a child. Oh my god, I dreamt there was a child in the corridor.
She seems so real. I must be losing my mind.
Okay, let's start with Tired Cop. Lucas is obviously the cream filling. Everything with him is mad. Carla is the most straight-laced, kind of more boring gameplay. So I think Tyler Miles, the Jim Tired Cop. He's a nice cruise control for a good time.
I knew Samantha was depressed, but I didn't know what I could really do about it. I was happy to be back in here. Man, I love that smell of old leather and sweat. Maybe I could just forget about everything for now and just get in a good workout with Carla. Damn, you look a little out of it, Carla. You sure you're cool?
Are you sure that you're cool?
Why wouldn't I be?
Okay, let's warm up a little, then go for it. Let me know when you're ready.
Are we gonna box?
Sounds good.
Are we boxing? I challenge you. I challenge you to a fire extinguisher competition. What do we got here? Sign up today. Illegible. Do you know what? Maybe not. Maybe if I use my mind. Globally standardized, compliant. No, not happening. Rules. Yeah. Can't read this stuff. Oh, music. What kind of music do we listen to here then, eh? The music we listen to at the gym when we work out. Could it be some of my soul? As in the genre, not listening to the noise made by the human soul. You can work out to this. This sets a steady rhythm for some repetitive exercises. Oh no, it is just going to be a bunch of mini games, isn't it? Alright. That's how I say it? Genre. How do you say it? Genre? You would just say genre. How do you say it? You say Genry, do you? Well, you're miles off, mate. Genry. Genre. I've heard Americans say Genner. They're probably saying gunner. They're probably saying my friend is a gunner and shoots people in the army for a living.
Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape this morning. One more set and I'll be ready to get in the ring.
Genre. What kind of at is that? I learned this yesterday. Genre. I learned it. I know I did. I'm remembering from yesterday. Genre. I can do it. I'm an expert. Genre. Oh, damn. Oh, because the A flips. I forgot. There's an OA and an AA. Fine. I need to study harder. Oh, this is boring. Can't we just have a spar and then do it? Presumably this culminates in a boxing match.
3, 4.
Oh, this is boring. Bread. Does this count as female? I don't know. In a movie, I'd say yes, but almost by the standards of video games, this is so tame. I don't know. Like normally, a video game, it would go just the camera would go right down her cleavage, but we can count it. Yeah, at the moment eggs are illegal, thank Bread Santa, but they can come back if you donate enough more points. We're having a bit of a civil war about it. I've had to honour my threat that eggs would go if people used up the egg allocation.
I'm ready to get in the ring.
Bread. Does this count as yabos? I think it could. That was a boob shot. Yeah, we can do yabos. We could do yabos. Don't quote me, but we can do yabos.
Poll closed.
Here I am, removing features that people have paid for, and then just saying, but we can do yabos. Female protagonist gets sexualized. It's in the middle. Okay. Congratulations to Bird and congratulations to Bread Santa. Can we donate for custom yabos? Absolutely not. I'm going to roll out a new feature where you can donate to get yourself timed out. Oh, I can punch.
You ready, Tyler?
Yo, what's your hurry? Just let me warm up a little more. I'll be right with you.
Oh, what warming up do you want to do? Do you want to go up the rope? Do you have a boob shot? Can you not do it? Yeah, warm up with a refreshing drink of drink. Oh, do some yoga. Yeah, how long do you want? 10 minutes? 10 seconds?
1.
I didn't do American accent, I've just done my own accent.
4, 5.
5 minutes, shuffing. 1 second.
7, 8, 9. 10. Cool. I'm ready to...
Oh, Albert, just 5 minutes, so 6 times. That'll be 360, right? 360 seconds. Timeout, Albert, 300. Okay. Congrats, Albert. I fulfilled your request. Okay, time to box. Can we box yet, please? What if you stand near the boxing ring? Bread. Hell yeah.
Ladies and
Bread.
gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas for tonight's match between Terrible Tyler Miles and Killer Carla Valenti.
Oh, yeah. And who's always kicking out the crap about me acting like a kid all
Bread.
the time?
Can you double? No, you can't time other people out. But you can get yourself timed out. Would you like to be timed out, Big Popper? Oh, what? Oh, hello, Raiders. Let's just pause the boxing match. Welcome in, SK. How are you? How are all the Raiders doing? What were you up to? Bread. How did it go? Of course, a big shout out to SK the Crusader, friend of the streams. Bread. What were you guys up to? Oh, okay. How is it? Hello, Des Lennis. How does it play? Is it good? Hello, Red Tick Seed. Well, if anyone's truly zoned out, welcome. This is the place where concentration comes to die. I am taking a look at David Cage's second video game, Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. I don't know how I describe it. It's very much like an interactive movie released from like mid-2000s Xbox. It's got very strange dialogue, very strange choices. It's a mid-level experimental narrative game for the mid-noughties. Having fun running the old cop killer. Oh, that's very good. Somewhere to sit back, relax, pick up a tankard of ale and write ACAB on the walls. It'd be a very boring movie though. Yeah, especially when these, if I was watching it and then these little color sequences crop up and then it says failed or success, seemingly at random, that would really turn me off as a viewer. They're filled with these little, what are they called? QuickTime events. Right now I'm far from the old cop killer. I am playing a cop fighting another cop for exercise. Oh, and losing. That's a lot for a morning workout. Kicking him in the jaw till he falls over. Yeah, the guy Tyler, the black cop, he hasn't been characterized that much, but he loves soul music. So that's just the soundtrack to every sequence with him in. And do you think this is all... Is this like licensed music? It feels legit. Like it doesn't sound... Lots of other stuff in this game feels like it's from some royalty-free archive. I think, honestly, a little concussion can help you think out of the box. If you really want to be a truly eccentric detective like Columbo, you probably need to get kicked in the head by a horse. That would be my recommendation for any police departments. Really get people out of the box and get all your officers kicked in the head by a horse. I'll ring into LBC radio with that. Frame it as a pro-police point. Oh well.
You cool?
This is an Angelo Badalamenti original. Amazing.
That's what I like about you, Carla. You take it just as good as you give it. Want to go again?
No.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna grab a shower and get back to work.
Have we all had a concussion? Has everyone here had a concussion in the past?
Can't get that restaurant murder out of your head, huh?
I just feel like there's a piece of the puzzle missing.
You're busting your head for nothing. The guy's a psycho. End of story.
Yeah, no idea. May have
I
done.
just want to find him and make sure he never does
I've got a
it
good
again.
7 years missing. Could have happened in there.
Guy who leaves that much evidence behind on a murder one, he's gonna slip up somewhere.
I hope it's that simple, Tyler. I really do.
No. I think it's very normal to get concussions. Things falling on your head, birds falling out the sky, landing beak down on the top of your bald spot.
I've never completely recovered from losing them. You never really get over something like that.
Oh, this is interactable.
Considering all that's been happening to me lately, I thought maybe I should go and
I
meditate
love
at
this.
their grave a little this morning.
I love the leg shot. Oh, it's not anymore. When it was just feet, that seemed mad. I've never seen such an on-rails graveyard before in my entire life. They've like cordoned off the lamppost. They've cordoned off the tree. Can't have you walking too near these bits. Oh, a card. I need that for +5. Hell yeah, +5 bonus. Is anyone in the chat stupid but hasn't been concussed? Is anyone stupid for other reasons?
I'm happy that you could come.
Oh. I thought there'd be more to that. They both died in 1999.
Lucas,
Yeah, it's -10.
Come on, Lucas, come and play. You can't spend your whole life just sitting in the corner. Lucas. Lucas, you coming?
I don't
Where are they
want to,
living?
Marcus. Leave me alone.
Where is
I've
this?
about had it with you, Lucas. You're always off by yourself. You never talk to anyone. You never play with anyone. I'm starting to think maybe you're crazy.
Oh, is this Army?
You're weird, that's for sure.
Is that bad?
Come on, do me a favor. Just play with everybody this one time.
Are we living in Army? Look at the texture on the floor.
How about hide and seek? We could go play in Hangar 4.
No way. You know we're not allowed to play in there.
Who cares? We can get in through that hole in the fence like last time. Nobody'll see us. We can get inside the hangar from the back door.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Are you coming with us, Lucas?
Just a sad kid in Army. The saddest kid in the barracks. I'm too sad to go to Hangar 4. Look at the texture on the floor. Ah! Oh, it wasn't the crow. This guy's been having prophecies since... Oh god, okay, okay. Great! This is mad. Okay.
Hangar 4. It's gonna burn.
Oh god.
We'll get caught in the fire. Quick, I've gotta
Yeah,
warn somebody.
yeah.
Save it before it's too
Fine.
late.
So I go over here. Look at these dancing birds. Look at them. Look at look at their animation. They're so wiggly. Look how wiggly they are. What's that, Josie Russell? Sometimes, Josie Russell, you just say Sean. Kids are gonna burn. Oh. But look how wiggly they are. They're just wiggling around like this. I love these guys. I sort of don't want to scare them. I'm just gonna go around. No, can I say nothing unnerves me more than people saying Sean before putting the thing in they want me to read. It scares me. I feel like I'm going to be told that I'm going to burn.
Sir, my brother and some other kids are in Hangar 4, and it's gonna burn. You've got to go help them, please.
Go on. Get out of here, kid. I don't have time for games.
Love this guy's
It's
face.
the truth, I swear it. Help me, please. You gotta help me. No point wasting any more time. No one's going to believe me.
The thing I like about this,
the others myself.
the thing I like about this, it's like a mainstream mystery of the Druids. People really played it. Hello, Phil. Please don't have 43 more points. No. You have to earn them. The map is suggesting I go through here, but obviously I can't. So I guess I go to a stealth section over here somewhere. Look at this. We're just going to look at this pigeon for a second. Look at this pigeon. This is one of the most fun birds. Look at it. Look at this little dance when it walks around. Even when it pecks, it's tremendous. Look at it. It's mad. Look at this pigeon.
Bread.
This is one of my favourite low poly animals of all time. The Duban egg, yeah, it's illegal at the moment. I love this pigeon.
Bread.
That is what happened to Pete Smallpoints.
Bread.
Yeah. Yeah, can you give some bread to the pigeons?
Bread. 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 Bread.
Okay, they've been fed. They've been fed.
Bread.
Don't
bread,
overfeed
bread.
them. No. Oh, you scared them
Bread.
off.
Bread.
That's too
bread.
much bread. They're only pigeons. They don't
bread.
need
Bread.
Sorry, they're only pigeons. They don't need 10 full loaves of bread. That's insane.
Bread.
You'll hurt
bread.
them. That much bread would destroy them.
Bread.
Supposed to give them peas. That's ducks. You're thinking of ducks.
Bread.
You can't give them focaccia.
Bread.
The salt will weigh them down. The salt crystals will turn their wings to stone. Bad for their tummy. Everything's bad for animals' tummies. The thing is, if you give enough human food to animals, they'll evolve, won't they?
Bread.
Hell yeah. Oh no, can we not bother with this? Can we just not? Can we just either let me interact with a sequence in a fun way or just do it automatically? Okay, left. What? Can they have gluten-free bread? They can have peas, Oracle, if that helps. What? Oh, I go left and then I spin up. Left, spin up.
Bread.
Oh, again. I love how my friends are burning right now. Oh yeah. I got it. Left and then up. Right and then up.
Bread.
Left and then up. Right and then up. Up, just straight up. Straight. I want to ask if David Cage has ever played a video game. Like, what video game do you think inspired this?
Don't move or I'll shoot.
I'm a child.
Bread.
I'm a little boy. I live here. You've probably met me. You probably know my dad. Well, the thing is, Hideo Kojima thought games should be movies as well, but he also put bits of game in between the bits of movies. So people let him off with that belief.
Bread.
Yeah, Oracle, after coming back to the UK, tiger bread's out of control. Everything's tiger bread now. And some of it doesn't even look like a tiger. Some of it's just bread that's a bit more orange. There's more to a tiger than being orange. They have stripes.
Bread. Bread.
Bread. I think I've got to... Whoa. I think a truck's coming past. And then I'm going to walk on this side of the truck alongside the truck. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe I'll go in this trench. There we go. I'm a trench boy. It's called giraffe bread. Is that because of Sainsbury's did a little PR thing about a 6-year-old wrote in and went, "Hello, my name is Jeffrey and I think they look more like a giraffe." And they're like, "I'm
Bread.
Donald Sainsbury and I'll change our entire bread line, but I will also publish..." Oh, life. I'm a boy. I'm a little sad child. Wichita military base.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
How does UK
Bread.
tiger bread compare to Dutch tiger bread? It's not that different. It's not really that different. When you get the stuff that's freshly made, the UK has a larger abundance of like more heavily processed white bread.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Isn't it the same Biscoff? Isn't Biscoff a brand? Isn't Biscoff Biscoff?
Bread.
Bread. Bread. There's nothing to write home about.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Bread.
Stop looking at me.
Bread.
Okay, now we can just chill out. There is like a... I think for your average
Bread.
European or like Western European, UK bread will feel weird and processed. And it is. But it just allows it to keep that tiny bit longer. But then, of course, in the UK, we can look at American bread and be like, this is a pudding. So
Bread.
the UK is always in this position where it can always look down on some of America's industrial, especially food processing habits, to ignore the fact that, you know, France and Germany and etc. can...
Don't move or I'll shoot.
The thing is, you can't move the camera very well. So this building a
Bread.
stealth section around this is not so hot. Okay, so there's someone on the other side of here,
Bread.
and over there there's another guy. Fine. The kid did say that. The kid did try telling a soldier that, and the soldier was like, "I've had enough of your games. Now, go away." And that was it, really. I put paid to that. Okay, I'm obscured by the van. I will remain obscured by the van. I'm obscured by the van.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Which guard is catching me then?
Bread.
Well, if you were this kid, your friends would burn then, because this kid's gone a little bit further than you. Oh, look at this skybox. You see that layer there? See how you can see a harsh line where it loops? Not supposed to see that in a skybox, are we? The actual loop line. You're not really supposed to see the borders of it. Oh well. I'm sure they had a good reason.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
I miss... I was too busy looking at the sky. Hershey's can be nice. Who was it explained to me that America didn't really have chocolate, so the Hershey's Corporation just had a go at making some, but like they asked Swiss and Belgian chocolatiers, what's the recipe for chocolate? And they were like, that's a trade secret. We're not going to give it to you for free. So Hershey just did their best, made what they could. So I think there's someone else. It's not that guard in there in the middle of the screen. There's another guard. Over here somewhere, but I can't really get the camera to look over there.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
One thing I'll criticize the game for is that when a guard sees me, I don't know what guard is seeing me because it just zooms in on them and they're all stood in front of the same texture. So I can't improve what I'm doing.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
That's how Vegemite was made. I'm sure in many cases, it just results in a new product that's got its own virtues. But I know that a lot of people who aren't used to Hershey's tastes weird. I think Hershey's also involves more curdling of the milk, which some people would say is an error. And that's why it tastes wrong to a lot of European palates. Okay. I think dodging that guy is great, but there's some other...
Don't move or I'll shoot.
See, I'm not sure what guard saw me though. You don't like it, Red Tick Seed? Maybe you have a low tolerance for seeing someone fail and fail again for reasons that aren't 100% clear. Not me though. I could do this for a million years. I feel spiritually fulfilled. Okay. Once again, there's a guard over there. Just make sure I'm obscured by the truck.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Oh. Got a low tolerance for David Cage's nonsense. I signed up for nonsense, so I'm 100% getting what I ordered. Need to swap sides? Well, I'd have to swap sides after this. Like, I'd have to swap sides after I get past this one guard. But I guess I should look into that. So... bread. Can I outpace the truck and then go left?
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Okay, so that's definitely a different guard. So how do I avoid that guard? Let me swivel the camera around and I'll lay out what I think's happening. I think that grey building on the far end up there, if you follow the fence, I think there's someone looking out of that. And then they'll see me. But I haven't the foggiest how to avoid both of those guards. But then what do I do, Martine? Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, we just know what not to do, I suppose. Okay, get to that one. And then there's a guard over here. Is there a way I could cross over, like...
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Okay, so I'm getting a feel for when he spots me. Which hang are you trying to get into? The furthest one. The furthest one along down there. No, I don't need a guide. I don't need a guide. I'm doing fine, I think. Oh, okay, we're good. Central. Could you describe better what you think counts as central? At the center of what exactly? Okay, so I can't go beyond that, I suppose.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Okay, but then he could see me past the truck. Center to the truck. Like, in the middle of the side of the truck? Yeah, alright. The strategy I'm trying, and I don't have a lot of confidence in it, is... Oh, I've got an idea. Rather than going close to the truck.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, how about I stay hugging the fence and don't go close to the truck at all in the first place? Maybe that was always my my problem. Bonker, it's gotten just awkward. Hug the truck, then go between the hangars? Do you think? All right. Where's that guard? The camera's not great for considering the kind of task I'm being asked to do. You think what? I just like...
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Like get back there and see if there's a way to go behind the truck? But if I go behind the truck, there's a guard. I can't show the guard on the screen because the camera's quite far away. But there's a guard there. So, like, I think looking over there is a good idea. Okay. Okay, I'm about the middle of the thing, and then I'm going to run over here. Ah, I was looking to get to the wrong hangar. That's gaming right there. I thought you were to get further along. That's a mea culpa. I read the map wrong. This is gaming. Can I get TIG in the chat, please, if you're enthusiastic about gaming?
Lucas, what are you doing here? I thought you didn't want to play.
Get
You're
out of here
going
now,
to
Marcus, or
burn.
The hangar's going to explode.
Huh? How can that...
Don't ask any questions, Marcus. Get out now. It's about to explode. I'll keep looking for the others.
It is... Oh, okay. Maybe you should run. Maybe we should be running. Where are the others? Oh, you really split up, eh? You wanted to play in the hangar all on your own? Where did you all go? Well, I guess it's given me a while, but let's find these kids. Okay, what game was everyone playing? Yeah, one kid was just... Okay, no kid here. Oh, here we are. Hello.
What are you doing here, Lucas?
The game's over. Everybody's gone. You can come out now.
Oh, that's just great. Why didn't anybody tell me?
No, you should tell him to leave the hangar. If you just say we're not playing hide and seek, he'll think... You have to tell him specifically to leave the hangar. This kid is the Oracle. What do you think you would burn? We'd never let you burn, Oracle. I'd send in the most depressed kid in the barracks to come and save you. And that depressed kid was called Sean Morley. Oh, hello. Do I see a kid?
Bug off, Lucas. You're going to give me away.
The hangar's going to explode. You gotta get out of here right now.
What kind of crap is this? You get out of here and stop trying to ruin the game.
There's a hide and seek minigame in Zelda.
Right now.
Majora's Mask, I think.
Shit, Lucas, you're a total nutcase.
They should build an entire video game around hide and seek, though. I think you could make some good games with that idea. I feel like I saw a colour. The colour over here? Okay, not a kid colour. Can a kid not hear the really loud flight? They could think it's a radio tuned to static. In fairness to the kid. Anyone hiding in this enclosure? I hope not. Anyone hiding over here? Oh, yes. Someone surely is hiding in here.
What are you doing here, Lucas? Get out. Nobody wants to play with you.
You need to get out of here, Kurt. The hangar's gonna blow.
Yeah, can you not
You
even...
don't know what you're talking about. You're just a retard, Lucas.
Okay, content warning for the game.
I'm out of time. I gotta get out of here before everything explodes.
Yeah, whoa.
Lucas, are you hurt?
Okay, just need to show you what's come up on my screen here.
Lucas, are you hurt?
I think perhaps my my Windows 10 anti-slur tool has kicked in.
Are you hurt?
Should we try retry? Yeah. Didn't quite work out. Okay, back in.
Bread.
Bread in the chat if bread. If not bread, you don't have to
Bread.
say it.
Bread. Bread.
Okay, so it is bread.
Bread. Bread. Bread. Bread.
Oh, I don't know how much to trust the autosaves, but I think we're probably back to the hide and seek game. Okay, fine. But I can do this now. What do we think, Brad? Should we kill the kid who says the slur? I think it's only best, right? He's not going to grow up into a good adult.
You're going to give me away.
The hangar's going to explode. You gotta get out of here right now.
What kind of crap is this? You get out of here and stop trying to ruin the game.
You are going to get out of the hangar right now. I'm not...
Just checking if I can skip dialogue so we can stop the kid saying it. The answer is no. But we will attempt to not save that child. Do you think I think a child growing up on an army barracks in the 60s has a 0% chance of being completely non-problematic.
The game's over. Everybody's gone.
But there's no need for David Cage to represent it.
Great. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Like, the scene would have hung together just fine without that word.
What are you doing here, Lucas? Get out. Nobody wants to play with you.
You need to get out of here, Kurt. The hangar's gonna blow.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a retard, Lucas.
Flee, yeah, just leave him.
I'm out of time. I gotta get out of here before everything explodes.
Lucas, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Just a few scratches.
But I let that kid die.
And the others?
I did everything I could, Marcus. I didn't manage to get them all out.
I made a political decision.
How did you know it was going to happen, Lucas?
I saw it. I saw it before it happened. Don't ask me how.
You know they'll never believe that.
I know.
Lucas? Are you all right, Lucas? Lucas, can you hear me? I did a little checking around, without giving your name, obviously. I was told about a person who is familiar with, let's say, unusual phenomena. I think that maybe she could help you. Here.
Hello,
This is
Josie.
her address.
Oh, self-welcome.
Welcome back. I love seeing new faces in the
You know that I don't believe in any of this, Lucas, but I sincerely hope that she can give you some kind of answer. I hope so too.
Let's meet our witch. Chapter Witch.
So, how's that restaurant murder case coming along?
We've got a few leads, but no
Fish
suspects
cop!
for the moment. There's some troubling
Fish
elements
cop.
about
Fish
the case.
cop.
We know it probably wasn't premeditated, and it wasn't done for money.
Bread.
What's your theory?
Just think
Well,
psycho.
some of the elements match the MO of a psycho. You know,
Yeah.
he left prints and blood everywhere, let himself be seen by witnesses.
You know,
And he
that term
practically
that
left
means
his name and
something
address.
specific, psycho.
You know, these guys hear God's voice telling them to kill somebody. That would explain the non-premeditated part.
Do you think there's much chance he'll kill again?
Yeah, he'll definitely
It
kill
seems
again.
likely.
Psychos
He
always
got away
kill
with this
again.
one. Everything
Bread.
went perfectly, so he's probably feeling very powerful.
Yep, just cops,
Seems
just
likely
saying
he'll do it
random
again as
things,
soon
just
as he
saying
thinks
their
he can.
hunches like it's science.
I want this
Saying their
nut
hunches
job
like it's
behind bars
psychology.
ASAP.
Just
do
a
whatever
psycho.
you have to do.
So, what's the plan now?
Check the local hospitals to see if they've had any men with knife wounds in. Check with all the psycho wards to see if they've got any ex-patients out on the streets
Bread.
who might have been capable of something like this.
You discharged any murderers?
Anything else?
Yeah, book we found under the table.
Hello,
Got it left on
Hermione
your desk.
Granger.
See if you can make anything of it.
Okay, I'll get on all that stuff right away. What are you gonna work on?
There's something that I need to verify.
Carla asked me to see what I could find out about the book we found in the diner. It might be able to tell us something about the killer. I inquired in the office and I ended up in a bookshop specializing in old books run by a guy named Takeo.
What book are we talking about? I thought I was reading The Tempest. Unless I've just gone to our bookshop to ask about Shakespeare. His run animations. It's very characterful, but it seems off. Zolven. Hello.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Oh, I am sorry.
It could be fine. It could be fine.
Your presence here bring honor to my miserable show.
No.
My name is Takeo. Tell me what I can do to make you happy.
Oh dear.
Damn. This guy looks just like that old Chinese dude in Gremlins.
This is
If
not
he offers me a
good.
little box with a monster in it, I am gone.
Just talk about the
I
book.
was
Just
digging
keep it
around in my
professional.
closet and I found this old book.
Ugh.
Thought it might be worth something.
I am happy. I am.
Oh, who's doing the voice for this?
Ignorance. My tiny expertise extend wholly to books I sir here.
Thanks anyway.
I'm pretty
At least
confident
I tried.
Takeo is a Japanese name. And then they've made the guy... This is definitely like Chinese. It's an attempt at least Chinese traditional wear. And it's a Chinese-American accent they're attempting.
Maybe there is something I can do for you. One client order very rare book.
Why am I playing Breakfast at Tiffany's, the video game?
For it, but impossible to find.
Why is this on Steam?
Find this book, and I tell you all you want to know.
So, what does it look like, this book you want?
Easy. It from same collection as this
Oh,
one.
1,000,000% Josie.
Okay, I ought to be able to handle that. Bring back the sacred diamond of the old sage of the
But this is a
mountain,
remaster.
and he
This
will
is a
give you the
remaster from
magic
2015. They had a good 10 years to reflect.
What am I, in a video game?
Oh, I didn't listen to what I'm supposed to be doing. Is this what? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What work are you doing here? You've sacked all the books into a structure, and now you're got your hand on one, and you've got one of your fingers is a claw. You're wearing a little claw on your finger. It looks like you've elastic banded a crisp to your finger. Like a Dorito. What? For integrity. I do think you're allowed to just revoice the person. Well, you know, I think you could modify some scenes in a remaster. The guy who did the racist voice is one of the French minions. What, in the in the French voiceover for Despicable Me? They're one of the minions. Great. But you know what? We don't know. We don't know for sure if the French voice actor does a Chinese accent. They could have just given them a French accent and be like, yeah, this guy grew up in Paris, you know. There's no reason to think he can't dress like this and speak French with like a native. But anything to put the minions in jail, actually. A very good point. If we can get the minions put in jail, why not? I don't know the minions very well. Would they flourish in jail? Or could the minions be rehabilitated by the carceral system? I mean, it's not really for rehabilitation, is it? It's just to be punitive. The minions would flourish in jail. They'd escape. Really? How? Are they like strong? The thing is, they follow the most evil person in the world. Oh, what? Like, who's the most evil person in the world? Who's the most evil person in the world right now? Maybe not a great conversation to have. But they'd probably follow some fascist, right? So they're like fascists. Oh, I got a bonus 20. Great. They follow David Cage. They conveniently were stuck in a cave for the 20th century. Well, I mean, there's some terrible people before that. What did they work? Who did they work for before that? King Louis the... Oh, no, King Leopold II or someone like that. I think King Leopold II's up there for one of the most evil people in history. Not that we have to make a hierarchy of evil and atrocities, but he's up there.
If the book you're looking for isn't here, then it doesn't exist.
Okay, so they dodged the Holocaust, but the Holocaust isn't the only... There's stuff that should be as mortifying as the Holocaust in human history.
Thousands of old books.
Can't have the funny yellow guys during the Holocaust, but they would have been around for the killing fields. They would have been around for Rwandan genocides. They would have been around in East Timor as the like anti-communist like killing gangs were around. They would have been around for the dropping of Agent Orange. They would have been around in Nanking. Minions in apartheid South Africa. The minions at SpaceX. I think it's very interesting. It says a lot about like a certain Western frame where you're like, well, as long as they weren't around during the Holocaust, nothing else inappropriate for a children's film could ever be logically inferred by the minions.
Smells like dust and old paper.
Minions of January 6th. Did anyone die at January 6th? I always get a bit confused at January 6th because obviously a lot of people are, you know, it was an attempted coup, but, and I don't know my ins and outs about what happened, but as far as I understand, they got there, the police sort of let them in, and then they just stood around and then left. One guy tased himself in the balls and then died of a heart attack. I'm not going to count that. And the cop later died of his injuries. But like, they got in, right? In January 6th, they got in, but they didn't. Presumably, they didn't seize control of the levers of power, right? Biden then served as president. So, did they just filter out? Did they just? It just petered out. Some things were stuck. Yeah, who cares? But like, just compare that to like an example of a revolution somewhere else. I don't know. The classic one, the October Revolution in Russia, 1917. They storm the Winter Palace. They kill the Tsar. They go, we're in charge. People are like, but okay. Some people are like, I don't want that to be happening. I guess crucially as well, though, that to have a revolution, you need to convince the police and the army that you should be in charge. It's not enough really to go in a certain building. No, I'm not standing with the January 6th rioters. I just don't think it was a coherent attempt at a coup or a revolution. I think it was probably just a riot. Because you can't have a coup without the military, really. The military willing to flip. And I think the military probably should have been willing to flip. I presume they'd prefer a Republican. I presume the military's Republican by nature. Anyway, what am I doing in this? Yeah, I remember the Viking hat guy.
I wonder where the comics are kept.
I just always got the impression they went in, they succeeded at getting to where they wanted to go, and it didn't achieve any of their political aims, which was to stop the steal.
What's that expression about a haystack?
You don't know the expression about a haystack? Come on. Who's only half heard that expression?
If the book you're looking for isn't here, then it doesn't exist. Thousands of old books.
Am I just looking in all the bookshelves? Because that's really boring. Someone accurately said it was like they expected a cutscene to play when they got in there. It's so interesting that people think like if let's say that someone tried a revolution or a coup or something in the UK. So you just have a massive body of people and they storm the Houses of Commons. They're not in government. They're just in the Houses of Commons. I think people think once you put your hand on the magic scepter or something, that's it. You cast a spell, you cast a government spell over people, and they're like, I guess I'm going to follow what you say. But actually, like, I don't know. I don't know, it's just interesting, isn't it, that people think, well, if I'm in that building, then that's it, I've seized power. But really, you just need to get the cops and the army on side, and then you could just declare you're in power from anywhere. You could declare you're in power from a telephone box in Barnsley. I'm in power, the army and police have decided I'm in power, that's done. To be clear, there was an actual specific actionable end they were hoping to do, which was to stop Mike Pence from certifying the election results, which was happening in that room at that time. They weren't hoping for the magic pressy to overthrow government prompt. Oh, okay. This was the thing I was asking about. And did they succeed in doing that? No. Oh, right. Mike Pence just... Were they too late? Did Mike Pence do it and then they got in? What happened? Hang on. I'm actually curious. I actually want to know. So Mike Pence, Mike Pence is due to go along and cede the results of the election and say, okay, here's the new president, and the rioters are trying to stop him. So what happened instead? Oh, okay. So
bread.
So they just did it somewhere else. This is a non-event, really. Fair enough. Mike Pence was in the tunnels. Move the magnifying glass with the joystick or direction keys. Okay. Yeah, it is the Tempest. And the Tempest has a wizard in it, right? That's the Brave New World one. Oh, okay. So their plan was kind of foiled, right? They just went into somewhere that was defensible and then just did it anyway. All right, that does clarify things. I really did think that they were trying to, because I've heard so many hysterical Democrats refer to it as like a coup, that they were trying to steal the government. But it sounds like they wanted to disrupt an official event, which this sounds more plausible. But even the idea that you stop Mike Pence at that one time ratifying the election results and that means it won't go through, even that's a little bit of a magic press-y thinking. There's still a little bit of a belief that the ceremony is the thing itself. Oh, what have we got? Yeah, I'm always laughing when the politicians are on.
Looks like a computer printout of a bunch of numbers. Fell out of the book. Must have been a bookmark.
Fix, ask me anything.
I'll check it out at the office.
I'm always going yuck, yuck, yuck when the Democrats are on the radio. There is a bit of magical thinking, but some senators were carrying slates of what are called faithless electors, because we don't just certify a popular vote. Our popular vote leads the representatives to appoint electors to vote a certain way. It's complete bullshit, and our country is stupid for another reason. This is one of those things that might take a longer explanation for me to fully get my head around it. I've only ever heard the Electoral College as like some complicated, very American thing that I'd say maybe the average American doesn't necessarily completely understand, but it's part of how the judiciary process of the ratification of the results of elections are upheld.
Bread.
But it's not something I understand. Not having DC as a state. Yeah, I've heard lots of weird things go on because DC isn't a state, and therefore the people who live and work in DC end up in these really weird workers' rights scenarios. We should just have a stream where Albrock comes on and reads out the entire Constitution. Our presidential election is truly just a pinky promise that our elected representatives will bring a slate of electors who will vote for the president the same way the state did. It's insane. There's stuff in the Constitution of the UK a lot, which is like, you know, we've got mad stuff like the Prime Minister literally has to be nominated by the monarch, and the monarch's job is just to, you know, pinky promise that they will uphold the result of who the Commons, the leader of the Commons, puts forward.
Bread.
I mean, realistically, if the monarch were just to not do that, then, well, there'd just be a constitutional crisis and that power would be wrested from the head of state. But there's a lot of stuff like that. Loads of the constitutions of like all the liberal modern democratic states have things that are just ought to happen a certain way, and if they don't, we'll just have a constitutional crisis about it. I mean, I'm sure at least some of you know about what's happened with Macron not really upholding like handing over the prime ministership, or is it presidency? What's the name of the head of politics in France? President or prime minister? Both. But they've handed it over to like this small far right party that got 7%. So I mean, just people are always willing to have a constitutional crisis over anything. What am I even doing here? Should we just read all of The Tempest? Section 1, a tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning. Enter a master and a Bosun. Master Bosun. Bosun, here, Master, watch here. I'd like to stop reading The Tempest now. I feel like that was the key piece of info, so maybe I can move on now. Maybe I can move on with my life. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Bread. So what am I supposed to do? I wish I wasn't talking over the dialogue. But at the same time, I didn't want to broadcast the dialogue. Okay, I put it in my hand, I put it back. And then I take out the magnifying glass. And then this is a different book, and I'm going to try and read it. No, I've put it back. I've taken the book off the thing, and now I've put it in the middle, and I've got the magnifying glass. And I'd like to read it. Press the only option. I'm putting it back. I don't understand. And then this is The Tempest again. But I've done this. I feel like I've completed looking at The Tempest now. Does the guy want the book? Oh, maybe. Oh, Macron's always been a mad egg. Wasn't he talking about him being Jupiter at one point? I'm really paraphrasing here.
Bring back his stupid book.
This guy really hates this other guy. Tired cop hates the librarian. Okay, here's your stupid book. Oh, isn't this your stupid book? Oh my days. What am I doing then?
Smells like dust, and I wonder where the comics are kept.
Where's the guy's stupid book? Oh, is it this stupid book? No. Because here, look, if you look at the top, it shows the guy and a book. Oh, I couldn't be more sleepy. I think this has been a really sleepy stream. Well, a couple of scenes ago, Albert said the sex scene's coming up imminently. So that means Albert either thought that the children dying in a fire was the sex scene, or that this has been the sex scene. You said no such thing? Check the VOD, mate. Bread. I've been here the whole time. I've been laser focusing on everything you've said. And you said the next scene is the sex scene. Bread. Unless you really like those pigeons, because I quite like them as well. Well, I'm glad I didn't get the sex scene, because I don't think I could broadcast it.
What's that expression about a haystack?
You must know it. Oh, hello. And can I just hand that over to move on with my life? Hell yeah. You can broadcast sex scenes?
Okay, here's your book.
I think maybe you got problem with your eyes.
Ugh.
This not book I want.
All right. I'll keep looking.
How is this gameplay? HITG. Is this the... So what are we doing? We're just looking at every book. Is this it?
Okay, here's your book.
I think
yeah, fine. You can't skip dialogue.
Your eyes. This not book I want.
All right. I'll keep looking.
Does anyone know what book he wants? Okay, what does this say?
If the book you're looking for isn't here, then it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. So you just have to try them all. You just have to pick up random books, Just pick up random books. Is this the book you want? Except each time you say it with certainty. This will be the book. Based on nothing, you've picked up another random hardback.
Okay, here's your book.
I think maybe you got problem with your eyes. This not book I want.
All right. I'll keep looking.
Do you think this is one of the worst games I've played on stream? I mean, it's not, is it? Because I played Harvester. In this moment, I can't conceive of anything more boring. It's the crime of being boring that I'm struggling with. Yes, no, yes.
Okay, here's your book.
I think maybe you got problem with your eyes. This not book I want.
All right. I'll keep looking.
Okay, but what? Oh, hello.
I think he's waiting for me to bring back his stupid book.
Ah, I'm looking for a stupid book, of course. That will narrow it down. Let's see what books here look particularly stupid. You think there'll be one that looks different? Because it's a repeating texture on these bookshelves, so maybe one of them has an obviously different, maybe a bit of non-diegetically shiny book texture. Yeah, that's how Sully's spelled. You're talking about the main character from Avatar. So you can't book... Oh no, you can pick up all of these books. Okay, so let's search from the furthest away book. Let's assume the game's done the most annoying thing possible, which is to put the book just as far away from the guy as humanly possible. So we'll go up and around and just as far away as we can go and just assume the book is over here. Let's just assume it's this one.
Sorry, kid. Damn, where's the fire department?
You're never going to watch Avatar? Why? You too good for mainstream culture, are you, mate? Because you're gonna maroon yourself culturally if you don't watch Avatar. Everyone's talking about Avatar. Is it good? No. Do I love it? No. But you have to watch things that are... People on the bus are still talking about it. You want to maroon yourself?
Okay, here's your book.
I think maybe you got problem with your eyes. This not book I want.
All right. I'll keep looking.
Okay, I'll go all the way up again, but I'll try the symmetrical... Let's see if he'll give me a clue on what book he wants.
I think he's waiting for me to bring back his stupid book.
Okay, it's a stupid book, so I'll go and I'll look for a book that's stupid. Is this it? No. Are you saying Avatar's culturally significant? Yeah, it is culturally significant. It's got a Wikipedia page. It's got a long Wikipedia page. Red Tixie likes Avatar. Sigourney Weaver's in it. It doesn't have to be good. There are certain things. Do you know when Lost came out and everyone's in the playground or the office or the hairdressers or the bus and they're saying, oh, game just turned off. The game just turned off. No error message, no nothing. The game's just no crash message. Absolutely nothing. The game just turned off in the middle. In the middle of the most boring section. Back in. Back in. No rest. Don't get comfortable. No, back in. No, back in. No, we have to get through it. I can't have it where I have to start another stream and then do this. I have to get past this bit. This shouldn't. It's not worth saying, but it
it's
shouldn't
some of that
crash this
lovely
much.
Dr. Clem, and I'm just so glad to be drinking it.
Yo. You lose something? Excuse me?
Oh, I am sorry to cause waiting on you. Your presence here bring honor to my miserable shop. My name is Takyo. Tell me what I can do to make you happy.
Damn. This guy looks just like that old Chinese dude in Gremlins. If he offers me a
I'm
little
so
rock
sorry
monster,
for this.
I
I'm
am
so
gone.
sorry. I'm so sorry for broadcasting this.
I was digging around in my closet and I found this old book. Thought it might be worth something.
Unhappily, I am but a worthless well of ignorance. My tiny expertise extend wholly to books I sir here.
Oh, who recommended
Thanks
this to me?
anyway. At least I
Well,
tried.
I had been independently saying I've never played a David Cage game, but I've heard they're really bad. And then someone DM'd me and said, this is a good place to start. And I don't know if they're right or wrong. It's been like...
Maybe there is something I can do for you.
Hard Rain.
Client order very rare book. Since this morning I look for it, but impossible to find. You find this book, and I tell you all you want to know.
So, what does it look like, this book you want?
Easy. It from same collection as this one.
Okay, I ought to be able to handle that. Bring back the sacred diamond of the old sage of the mountain, and he will give you the magic talisman. Oh, man. What am I, in a video game?
Why did he say that? What did that mean? I was looking to play a stupid bad game, and I was recommended this. I've heard that Heavy Rain's also bad, but it is bad in the same way for a long time, and therefore becomes boring. And while I've got no love for this game, there have been a lot of... It's been bad in a lot of different ways. I don't think it's been out and out racist until now, so it wasn't as... It was just sort of a funny experience. And overall, it is a funny experience, how badly put together it is. It's just has been a lot more uncomfortable this time round. Yeah, but every bookshelf has a book that's like that, in that I can pull a bookshelf. I can pull a book like this out of anything. It gets more problematic. Oh. No, that is useful for me to know. I don't relish it being problematic. I see that as a genuine bad road bump on the way. I just like it being bizarre and badly put together. But I'm not, I'm not contractually obliged to play it all the way through. If it really just becomes unpleasant, I can just turn it off. Like when I was playing that other game, and I stopped playing because I found out that the main actor had some serious allegations against him. I could just turn it off. Okay, so I need to flick through this until I find the bookmark. Was it here? Well, I think Kaveng Kadas is what I'm looking for. What was the other game? Harvester had.
Looks like a computer printout of a bunch of numbers. Fell out of the book. Must have been a bookmark. I'll check it out at the office.
Can you look at the... Can I save now? No. No, that's the answer, no. Do you know about the David Cage Elliot Page thing? Oh, yes, that was explained to me last time as well. Yeah, I've grown to hate David Cage. Like, something like that, like the Elliot Page thing, should just make it so you're not able to work anymore. Or at least you'd have to do a big change of industry. Okay, we've looked at this. He's certainly one of the guys. So if I do this, this bit really confuses me. So I've picked up his book, and it's called Cave ne Cadas. I can't work out what language that is. That looks like Latin, but at the bottom it looks like German. No, it's probably all Latin. So maybe if I just use the eyeball on everything, maybe I don't need to pick it up and take it to him. Maybe the correct bookshelf, I just use the look option and he'll go, oh, this one looks like the other one. And we hope that that works. So we'll just start doing that. That's not what I wanted. Put it back.
If the book you're looking for isn't here, then it doesn't exist.
What does that mean? The book I'm looking for exists.
Thousands of old books. Smells like dust and old paper.
I think you need to look at the tables with open books on them. Okay. This book here. Oh, maybe I can make some use of this now that I know. De Gruytela 1796. That was the author of that book. 1796. Okay. Yeah, thank you. 1796. So we just want to go to, I guess, the colors. Is there more information here? 1796. Just turning and moving. It's one thing you won't get just by looking, but turning and moving are just not. A very bad feeling. And I don't know whether it's a remaster thing, a Steam thing, or even a My Controller thing, but there's a strange tilt to the turn, right? It doesn't really go in the direction that you want. Aha. 1796. So that'll be on the 3rd floor. And we're looking for De Gruytela. So that'll be white. So we're looking for white on the 3rd floor. Told you it'd be the highest floor. I told you it'd be up at the top, furthest away from the guy. I just started from the position of what would be the most annoying thing for them to do. Okay, 1796. Up on the white section on the 3rd floor. And if it's not that, then it must be the black section because it must be going off Gruytela. So it would be off of G. So white on 3rd floor. Yeah, where's Dewey Decimal? Where's Dewey? But also, yeah, the organization doesn't make any sense. You've put the entire alphabet, A to B, on each one. But that implies, hang on, the only way that would make any sense, come on, please go in the direction I'm going to point you in. So I'm just thinking about organizing a library like this. The only way that works if this is you've only got these authors in the entire library. You have to look up who the author is and then look at another book to find out what color section that's in. There was an open book next to the magnifying glass. I think that's the. I think I left the Tempest over there, or maybe I left the book he gave me over there. Okay, the white section. I'm sure I got this though. Also, aren't there a bunch of books in the white section? How do I know which one? That's still like 5 books to test.
Okay, here's your book.
Oh, great. You found it. Thanks, dude. What do you want to know about that book?
Is it just me, or did you lose your accent?
Oh, yeah. That's for the customers. They love that wise old Japanese master stuff. I was born in Brooklyn, man. I never been no further than Long Island. I'm more American than you are, man.
What is that? What?
Well, do you have clients who buy these kind of books?
Hey, the book didn't come from here, if that's what you're thinking.
Yo, thanks for your help.
No problem.
I don't think it meant anything,
again, okay?
but just poor choice of words. Oh God, get me out of this scene. Give me this card. Bonus 20. I deserve bonus 1,000,000 for this. David Cage does it again.
As far back as I can remember, I've been frightened by small spaces. Whenever I'm in a small, confined place, I start to panic.
Oh, did you see that card?
Breathing, and I need to get out right away.
Can she see that card?
You've heard the name. Claustrophobia. Well, I had decided not to let my fear control me. I decided to try and fight it every chance I got. I'm going to stay calm. Everything is going to be fine. I'm going to breathe deeply and walk without stopping until I find the computer terminal. There should be a switch box around here.
I just want to say, as a piece of game design, as a piece of dialogue, I'm just going to walk forwards without stopping until I find the computer terminal. You take 1 step forward, it takes the controls out of your hands, it turns you around 180 degrees, you walk backwards and you go, I need to find the computer terminal.
There's no way I'm leaving here empty-handed. The Kirsten file has got to be somewhere, and I'm not leaving until I find it.
I need to find, what, a fuse box to turn the light on? Oh, there we go. Press the L button and the R button alternately to make Carla breathe. Keep the pointer in the middle of the gauge to make Carla stay calm. I feel like I'm sending her the wrong way.
I'm freaking out. I can't breathe.
I didn't breathe correctly.
I gotta get out of here.
Sorry, I was just breathing. Oh, I can flip to a Tired Cop. I can't remember either of their names. Oh, I love. I don't have to breathe like in a plausible rhythm. I can breathe weirdly if I want. When I get panicked, I always have to go. I don't know how to get around here. That's the way to do it. I've lost it now. I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna hyperventilate. Okay. Oh no, I've overbreathed. I overbreathed. Oh.
I can't take it.
I'm depressed now because I breathed too much. I'm breathing implausibly. No, I've got it. I can breathe. I know how to breathe again. Okay, we'll do this sequence and then I'm off. We've endured enough, I think, for one night. Bread.
Here's the archive terminal. I can consult the file here. The save files are classified by year. The Kirsten files should be in the 1990s. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Bread. Don't forget to breathe. Bread. Hello, Gomalon.
Starting with K. Just need to check to make sure I've got the right year on the terminal.
Bread. Do you have to breathe like that? No. I think it expects you to do it in a more slow way.
There must be a switch box somewhere.
But why would you? Oh. I need a switch box. Oh, welcome new user Burnswood.
Thank you so much for triggering the Welcome Birmingham News Street. I love seeing new faces in the Birmingham News Street, and I love seeing this community go from Birmingham News Street to Birmingham Moore Street.
Oh. Switchbox. I think the whole idea of like multicam on one like frame, I think people were generally interested in that in like cinema and all kinds of things, but it really has fallen off. I don't think anyone really is that works with multi-camera, multi-point of view, multiple perspective, composite shots anymore.
Must not be the right disc.
Hello, Baldy. Oh no, I got the wrong disc. I think I want over here. Two very boring get the right things out of an archive sequences. Back to back.
Here are the files starting with K. Just need to check to make sure I've got the right year on the terminal.
Why back to back these things? They're both very boring. They're like the ultimate filler. Everyone's got 14 points. Apart from Pete.
Nothing on Kirsten.
Must
not be the right disc.
Do people remember what I'm looking for? There's no like thing you can check. Like they give you these little notes, but they don't contain the useful things of like, I'm looking for this year. I think we're looking for... I don't remotely remember what year we're looking for. I thought it was the 90s.
I can't take it.
Oh.
It's just too much for me.
I think maybe Pete used... Why is breathing apart? Because she's scared. She's claustrophobic. So you've got to breathe for her. And the thing I'm doing, because it's funny, or at least it makes me amused, is to get her to breathe very, very rapidly. What will you do with them, Big Popper? If people say Pete from now on, I will think they mean Big Popper Peter, unless they specify. Because how am I supposed to know? Give 40 points to Big Popper? I think that they're going to be over there. I think they're going to be like the next rack along. Oh, and are you a Pete by choice? A good Pete? Did you opt in? I just assumed that was your name and therefore just something that was given to you. It's got to be the hardest one to get to, right? That's how games work. You signed up to be a Pete? I always just thought it was given to you at birth. Assigned Pete at birth. A pab. Self-assigned Pete. Sap. Oh. Oh, well, that's not fair.
The electricity's cut. I just need to stay calm. I will control my fear.
Let's go turn it back on. Oh. Does it just turn itself back on? Oh, okay. So I walked the wrong way for no reason. Well, that means the tape I'm looking for has to be around there. Why bother putting that little scripted bit in if I wasn't going the right way? That's my thinking. That's one of my numerous thoughts. I think it's in the 1990s. It's got to be over there, I think. Yeah, it's got to be over there. I think it was like 1996 or something I'm looking for. Oh yeah, are those words you like saying? Is that how we're going to talk? We're going to say Hans and we're going to say very demure, very mindful. Oh.
I can't take it.
I feel
Too
overwrought.
much for me.
This is not a brat summer. She'd be having a little vape if she was having a brat summer. And she wouldn't be dressed like that. Can I run? No. Makes sense, I can't run. I think I'm going to lose the game. And then I'm going to rage quit. And then I'm going to throw my PC into a ditch. And then I'm going to close down my channel and I'm going to become a forklift driver. Shenmue's always made forklift driving look really cool. Yeah, I'm having a bandwidth summer. You'd be a great forklift driver, do you think so? I think I'd be crashing the spines of the forklift into the produce.
Here are the files starting with K. Just need to check to make sure I've got the right year on the terminal.
Okay, if not this, then the next one along. Come on. Come on. Please. Please work.
I think I found it.
Yes, I'm now just
File's
depressed.
empty. No report, no evidence, nothing. Wait. Here's the name of the detective in charge of the investigation. Robert Mitchell.
No, I'm done. Thank you, I'm done. Thank you, I'm done. Oh, okay. What are people thinking about Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy? Do we return to it? Do we want another Friday of this? It does my head in, but there's... Put it in the bin? No, no, no. Love it, play it forever. Let's just do a quick poll. Poll 1. Do we return to this horrible game? 1, yes. 2, no. It's that simple. I'm happy either way. I only live to make my viewers happy. I'm just a vassal. I'm just a vassal. Short, okay? Wow, really unpopular. Hello, Soup for my fam. Thank you for saying 420. David Cage is pissed. Well, do you know what? I feel like I've learnt a lot. I've got the measure of it. And I'll try and figure something out for next time. Rancid shit. I was under the impression that you all liked rancid shit. But maybe we've all grown up. Maybe we've matured. Maybe we need to move away from the blue cheese. Maybe we need something refined. Maybe we need something more like a French soft cheese. Maybe we need the brie of video games.
Closed. The winner is
Bread.
this.
I think it's absolutely fair enough once the game started saying slurs and being just having the most
bread.
The most generous things you could
Bread.
say is that it was clumsy around depictions of race. But I think that's too
Bread.
generous. And I
Bread.
think it's just reflecting the just the racism of the mid 2000s.
Bread. Bread.
All right. Well, that's gone in the bed. In the bed? In the bin. In the bread? In the bread bin. It's gone into Bready's bin. And I will send that into history's gigantic dustbin. Here we are, back. You could watch a cutscene compilation. Why would I subject? I was thinking that if I got all the way to the end, I would love to see the behind the scenes stuff because there's some making of extras. And I was thinking, no game as shit as this that I've ever come across before has advertised its own making of. Racism of David Cage specifically. I can't just be David Cage. I don't think that directors really are these like standalone auteurs. I think some of the team would have been racist as well. Are we doing? Yeah, people have decided they hate this game. They don't want to see it again. It was actually quite a no, never play this again. Won by 11 votes. So I think that's pretty decisive. I didn't say Bready's bed. I said Bready's bin. Doesn't matter though, does it? It's not coherent. Wow, yeah, people hate it. Worse than Mystery of the Druids. We had a nice time with that all the way through. I mean, we had dips. We had dips and troughs. We had dips and troughs, no peaks. This game was so like Heavy Rain. David Cage games have a consistent vibe. I've been mind wonked by the game. I'm so sorry to hear that. Graham looks happy. Which Graham? I tell you, yeah, for all the things you could say about Mystery of the Druids, well, I mean, we did remember the things that are in Mystery of the Druids. I wouldn't say that wasn't made by problematic people. Druids was good. Druids was good. It's just hard to find another Druids. We struck, I would still say, I still don't really know, like, the qualities of one of the ideal stream games. But I will say, Lifeline, just absolute top tier. I know I look back on it with rose-tinted glasses, and there were entire streams that were really boring. But I consider that an apex full game playthrough stream. I also really thought Shadow of Memories was utterly charming. Whatever it was called. Yeah, Shadows of Memories. I thought that was really good. That was funny and mad throughout. That was great. And I think Mystery of the Druids.
No worries.
We went all the way through. Let's Go Baby. Let's Go Baby was fun. I don't consider that the same thing. It wasn't really kind of playthrough. It was more like we all bundled into a co-op thing. That's a bit different. I haven't played the My House WAD, no. When you got your car stuck on a lip. Oh, the makers of Jalopy, who also made Landlord Super, are now working on their third game, which is about car maintenance and driving. So we will have something like that in our future at some point. Turning walking across a color puzzle bridge into a whole stream was incredible. Quite a stressful evening in my life. Have you played My Summer Car? My Summer Car, scored by the great Martijn Fraser. No, I have got it on my wish list. I've come close to it, but just never got around to it. It was on my like I will stream this next week list a couple of times, but it kept getting bumped for reasons. Was Jalopy the first mall stream game? It might have been. It might have been. Well, I don't know what next Friday will be then. I don't know what's next. What is next on my list? Let me look. I have a little short list of like games where I think, oh, that could be like a Friday evening game. Okay, Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy Master. I can now tick that off. I can say that's been spent. So Aconcagua was a never before released PlayStation 1 puzzle game thing, but it was never released in America, at least in part because it follows the CIA trying to do a coup on Peru because they're about to elect a socialist government. So they didn't push it for American markets. And that alone was like enough for me to try and pick up the recently released fan translation. I have City of Piss, which could be worth an explore. I have Synergist, which is another bad adventure point and click game. I have Galarians, which honestly just might only be of interest to me. I've thought about trying to play through all the King's Quest games, like really bang my head against an old King's Quest and see how far we can get. Maybe we should play King's Quest. Would that be something? Maybe we'll play King's Quest. Just see the origin. Okay, Martijn, you know more about these things than me. If I sit down with King's Quest without a guide, without a hint, do I have any chance in hell of getting through it? Or is it one of these games that is so arcane and moon logicked that I don't stand a chance? I think King's Quest 1 is borderline doable. Okay. All right, maybe we'll play a King's Quest. I'll think about it. But that's a contender. I'll also think about City of Piss. I think Aconcagua and Galarians and these other things that I think maybe they're not for a Friday night. You'll not run through it in one go. I might never run through it. I might never get through it. I think some of these are too hard for me. I have a very soft, what's it called? You know, in your skull, there's this sort of pink thing that's squishy and you keep all your memories in there. Mine's softer than normal because a lot of tins fell on my head as a child. And so I can't solve puzzles very well. Man bag, that's it, yeah. Man head bag. Not the orb. Oh yeah, a tin full of orbs went through my head, and then a can of kidney beans landed on my jaw. It's a few things. It's a few interlocking reasons. Anyway, leave me to ponder that. All right, I'm going to go back on Monday. This week, I did a Monday and Thursday afternoon stream, and I did that at least in part so that I'd have a bit more structure to my day, and I'd work a bit faster in the morning, so that I would have to be ready to do a stream in the afternoon. And I did find it quite helpful, so I'll probably keep trying to see if that schedule works for me. And I'll see you all next week, where we have some exciting news, and you'll love this, some boring news as well. So I will see you for then. Be good, be nice, enjoy the weekend, and be careful nothing lands on your head. Goodbye. Just going to look at this pigeon for a second. Look at this pigeon. This is one of the most fun birds. Look at it. Look at this little dance when it walks around. Even when it pecks, it's tremendous. Look at it. It's mad. Look at this pigeon.
Bread.
This is one of my favourite low poly animals of all time. Duban egg, yeah, it's illegal at the moment. Round monkey noise.
It's a very round monkey. You need to be a bit more closed with your mouth.
Closed monkey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Put. I don't hear the difference between what we're doing.
Bread.